Matt Lenihan for Boxing Social. We're here with Joshua Buatsi. Josh, you've been out of the ring a long time. How good did it feel to get back on them lights, get the victory and do what you do?
Happy to be back out, man. It was good. The atmosphere was good. Of course, man, I had 10 rounds to get rid of him. Fair play to him. He knew how to survive and knew how to work it. But I'm very, very happy to be back out. It's been almost a year, so I'm glad, man.
What pleased you about your performance tonight? You looked sharp in spells. I had a feeling that you were quite eager and wanted to get him out, wanted to make sort of a bit of a statement. What's the feeling in your performance, you know, sort of assessing it?
Boss, imagine, there's a crowd like that. Of course you want to get him out. Of course you want to put on a show. I think ultimately it was to get a win. Get a win, because if I didn't get the win, the dynamics here would be very, very different. So for me, it's always to get the win, and I'm very, very grateful for that. But it was an okay performance. It was an okay performance, but good for me to be back out, man, and keep the ball rolling.
We spoke in the build-up to this. It was a bit of a homecoming. Did it feel good? Sky Sports making you ring walk. Did it feel like you were back?
I'll be real, I ain't even from Brum, so all the Birmingham guys, thank you so much, man. Thank you, man. The love and support was it, man. I appreciate that, trust me.
What's next for you then? Are we looking at a step up in opponent, step up in the levels, something for you to get your teeth into, a big fight domestically over here? Lots of big names, everyone always throws them at you, so what do you want to do next?
For me, ideally, I'd like a step up opponent. I'd like to be back out, what are we in May? Maybe July, August, I'd like to be back out. So I want a quick turnover. I'll be heading back out to camp very soon. Domestic or international, don't mind, but I want a big fight, man. I want a big fight. One that, again, will take my rankings up, will take me closer to the title, just to head towards the right direction.
Everyone always talks about you and Yarde. Is now the right time to make that fight, considering the performance he just had over someone like Azeez? You're back now, you've got them rounds under your belt. That's a terrific fight, whether there's a belt on the line or not. Do you feel like now's the right time to make it?
I think it's been right for a long time, I'll be honest with you. But the interest is still there. Like I said, and I've been saying all week and for a long time, let's just hope we don't turn 40 and say, damn, I didn't fight at Yarde. And that's what I don't want to get into.
Josh, obviously you're always going to have critics throughout your career, but for yourself on a personal note, what was you most pleased with from your performance tonight?
I got the rounds in, did 10 rounds. Against an opponent that I've said again, if you look at him on the surface, you're like, rubbish guy. But do a bit of research, he's a good opponent. I'm glad I got the rounds in. And yeah, I jabbed a bit, so I'll take that.
Josh, I saw originally it was scheduled for 12. How come it ended up as a 10?
I said there's not a title on the line. There's nothing at stake, apart from, yes, our records and our careers, all of that. But there's no title on the line. So I said, why am I doing 12 for? Move it to 10. If there was something on the line, of course we're going to do 12. Of course we're going to do championship rounds. I did the 10 comfortably. If it was 12, I would have done that as well.
Pawel Stepien never really looked like he was coming here to trouble you. He covered up a lot and he was allowing you to go to work. Moving forward, do you feel like we will see a better...
That's what happens when you get in the ring. You can make all these assumptions outside, but when you get in the ring and someone's hitting you and firing back, your body language and your plans change. So let's not go with the narrative that he came to cover up or survive. I mean, he came in there to win, but when you start touching someone, when you start outboxing them, landing more than them, the whole dynamics and energy changes. Karen?
So if you did have someone in there then who was more open and more willing to try to engage with you, what type of performance do you think we'd have seen from yourself? Do you think it would have been a more aggressive one? Do you think you might have got that stoppage victory?
When someone does that and they open up a lot more, of course there's more opportunities, so you can probably get to them quicker, but I take nothing from Stepien. It was a good opponent.
Josh, you obviously had Azeez there ringside watching your fight. Have you spoken to him? Have you heard anything about what he said?
Dan just came to my changing room after. On the interview thing, they were like, who's number one then? So I said, let's ask Dan. Ask him where he ranks me. But again, we're all friendly, but we know the right things put in front of us. We'll get in there to fight each other.
Do you think we could see that next both from the boxer?
I wouldn't be surprised, yeah. Wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know if you caught his eye. I just want to get a word on Ben Whittaker's performance. Did you catch Ben in the ring?
I saw a bit of it, but I had to start warming up as he was fighting. Yeah, so I saw a glimpse of it, but I've seen Ben a lot of times.